Today, what if you could change the past? What if your mind wasn't your own? And what if survival meant facing the darkest version of yourself? These aren't just movies. These are experiences. Stories that pull you in, twist reality, and leave you questioning everything. And trust me, the #1 movie? It will completely flip your brain. Let's start the countdown. Number 10, Colossal.
What was that? What was that?
A helicopter.
With the pilot and everything?
At number 10, we meet Gloria, a woman whose life is falling apart. She's lost her job, her relationship, and most importantly, control over herself. With nowhere else to go, she returns to her hometown, hoping for a fresh start. But instead, something impossible happens. Across the world, a giant monster suddenly appears, destroying everything in its path. And somehow, Gloria realizes she's connected to it. Every movement she makes, the creature copies. At first, it feels surreal, even funny, but slowly she understands the truth. The monster isn't random. It's a reflection of her. Her anger, her mistakes, her self-destruction. And as her life spirals further, so does the chaos she creates. A strange emotional story about facing the damage we cause, not just to others, but to ourselves. Number 9, Lucid Dream. At number 9, we follow a father trapped in a nightmare he can't escape. Years ago, his young son was kidnapped, taken without a trace. The case goes cold, hope fades, but he refuses to let go. Desperate, he turns to an experimental technique, lucid dreaming. By entering his own dreams, he can relive memories, searching for details he may have missed. But the deeper he goes, the more dangerous it becomes. Dreams begin to twist, memories change, faces blur. And slowly, he realizes the answers he's looking for might be hidden deeper than he ever imagined. It's not just a search for truth. It's a journey through grief, obsession, and the fragile line between reality and illusion. Number 8, Black Crab.
Det är bara vi och fienden här ute nu. Säg inte att det kommer bli lätt.
At number 8, the world is at war, and survival is frozen in ice. A small group of soldiers is given a mission: cross a dangerous frozen sea to deliver a package that could end the conflict. The journey is brutal. Ice cracks beneath their feet, enemies lurk in the distance, and every step could be their last. At the center of it all is a mother, driven by one thing: the hope of finding her daughter again. As the mission unfolds, trust begins to break. Secrets come out, and the real cost of the mission becomes clear. It's cold, intense, and emotional. A story where survival isn't just physical, it's deeply personal. Number 7, See You Yesterday. At number 7,
Sebastian, this has to work.
It's too late. It's about controlling something we obviously have no control over.
My brother didn't deserve this. Just missing you.
At number 7, two young minds try to do the impossible, change time. Yes, they build a machine that lets them travel into the past. At first, it's exciting, full of possibilities. But everything changes when tragedy strikes. Someone they love is taken from them, and they refuse to accept it. They go back, again and again, trying to fix what happened. But every attempt creates new consequences. Time begins to resist them.
How many times have you jumped back, CJ? We're not superheroes.
And slowly they realize some moments can't be changed, no matter how hard you try. It's emotional, heartbreaking, and deeply human. Number 6, Pandorum. At number 6, we wake up in darkness, with no memory of who we are. Two astronauts open their eyes inside a massive spaceship. The lights flicker, the halls are empty, and something feels wrong. As they explore, they discover the ship isn't abandoned, it's been taken over. Creatures move in the shadows, violence echoes through the corridors. But the deeper they go, the more disturbing the truth becomes. This isn't just about survival. It's about what happens to the human mind when it's pushed beyond its limits. Fear, isolation, and madness begin to take control, and the real enemy might not be what's outside, but what's inside. And number 5, The Wandering Earth.
吉姆星，这是一场注定徒劳的救援。
At number 5, humanity faces its biggest challenge ever. The sun is dying. With no other choice, they build massive engines across the planet to move Earth itself out of danger. It's a plan that sounds impossible, but it's their only hope. Years into the journey, disaster strikes.
我们只能靠自己了。30年来，
One mission goes wrong, and suddenly the entire planet is at risk. A group of ordinary people step up, risking everything to save humanity. And it's epic, emotional, and filled with moments that remind you just how fragile and powerful humanity can be. Number 4, Spaceman.
Everything that begins must end. I'm not allowing that.
I go, and I go where you go.
At number 4, we enter a story of loneliness in its purest form. An astronaut travels alone through deep space, far from Earth, far from everything he knows. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months. Silence becomes his only companion. But then, something appears. Not human, not familiar.
I just want to come home.
But somehow, it understands him. As they communicate, the astronaut begins to confront his past, his regrets, his relationships, his mistakes. It's not about space. It's about isolation, connection, and what it means to truly face yourself. Number 3, Mirage.
Hello? Hello? Wait, if you go out on the street tonight, tomorrow you will be dead. Nico, please!
At number 3, a storm changes everything. A woman discovers she can communicate with the past through an old television during a strange electrical disturbance. She saves a young boy's life, but in doing so, she changes reality. When she wakes up, her life is completely different. People she loves are gone. Memories don't match reality.
The street! Don't go, a car will run you over!
Now she must unravel what happened and find a way to fix it. It's a puzzle of time, consequences, and choices. Every moment matters. Number 2, Time to Hunt.
감으로 정하면 그냥 끝까지 쫓아서 죽인다고 하더라고.
At number 2, we enter a world with no hope, only survival. A group of friends, desperate to escape their broken lives, plan a risky heist. It works for a moment. They get the money. They see a way out. But then, someone starts hunting them, a mysterious figure. Relentless, unstoppable. One by one, their hope begins to fade. Trust breaks. Fear takes over. It becomes a race, not for money, but for life. Number 1, it's what's inside.
It's trippy, huh?
And finally, at number 1, a story that will completely mess with your mind. A group of friends gather for what seems like a normal night. Laughter, conversations, memories. But then, a strange device is introduced. Something that allows them to switch bodies. At first, it's fun. A game. A chance to be someone else. But then, secrets start to surface. Hidden feelings. Lies. Truths no one was ready to face.
See that? That's my body.
Scary.
And suddenly, it's not a game anymore. Trust disappears. Identities blur. And no one knows who is really who. It's intense, unpredictable, and deeply psychological. A perfect number 1. So yeah, these weren't just movies. These were experiences. From time loops, to identity swaps, to survival against impossible odds, each one brings something you won't forget. Now I want to know, which one are you watching first? And did any of these completely surprise you? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because I've got more insane movie lists coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.